Hey guys, what's up? It's Justin here. For my project, I decided to choose Samuel. I chose Samuel because since the first time I read Samuel, it caught my eye that Hannah asked for a child and God was faithful and he gave her one. And then right after that, she made the choice that she was going to give Samuel back to God and have Samuel serve God with all his heart. And honestly, in my mind, there's only one other account of that, and that's Mary with Jesus. So that's what kind of caught my eye. And I just think that Samuel, he was an amazing leader and he did a lot of amazing things. So that's why I chose Samuel. In the Bible, the first time Samuel is mentioned is in 1 Samuel 1:20. Just a little backstory. Once again, Hannah was one of Eli's servants, and Hannah was praying to God, asking God to gift her with a child. And once again, God was faithful. And in in 1 Samuel 1:20, it says, "So in the course of time, Hannah became pregnant and gave birth to a son. She named him Samuel, saying, 'Because I asked the Lord for him.'" So just through that, I mean, once again, it just shows like God's power and just blew my mind. And so through the book of 1st and 2nd Samuel, that's kind of Samuel's story. And he's mentioned a lot more throughout the New Testament, actually, and just referenced back to. But the 3 points, like the three key things that I pulled out is that one, Samuel was like an amazing leader. And at a very young age, it says that around the age of 5, Hannah sent Samuel off to live with Eli. So literally as a mother, you're sending your child off at 5 out to go live with Eli and to learn God's word and to pursue God with everything he had. And from a young age, Eli knew that Samuel was called to bring the word to Israel, and he knew that Samuel was going to be the one that helped Israel hear God's voice once again, which is just amazing. And then my second point is that Samuel was a great leader, but at the end of his time leading, he fell to the perception of what people saw him as, and which really hurt him, and he ended up falling and giving them the king that they always wanted instead of staying strong in God. And then the last one, that Samuel was a man after God's own heart, and he had sons that were not following Christ, that were not doing God's plan, but that were actually doing the complete opposite. And though through all of that, Samuel still stayed faithful to God, even after they appointed Saul as the king, Samuel still stayed next to Saul, tried to give Saul advice, stuff like that. Saul didn't take it, but Samuel still was a man after God's own heart, following Christ, still praying, and still really pressing in. So I really hope that you learned a little bit more about Samuel through this video. Thank you. Have a nice day.